What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It is Monday, November 9th. And I am going to be hanging out with you guys for 30 minutes. It's going to be a short, quick jolt of a stream. I planned on going live much earlier than I did. I was actually on hold with the VA for a very long time, trying to figure out my GI Bill benefits. But I think everything got worked out, and I am ready to go. Hopefully. If anybody out there knows what the hell I'm talking about, it is often a very long and impatient process dealing with all of that. But welcome, guys. Let me know if the music is too loud or whatever. Swishfish, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Frog Lady is so adorable, and I want to be gal pals with her.
Been watching all debates, and I imagine Palps telling Kylo I served with Lord Vader. I knew Lord Vader. Lord Vader was a friend of mine. Supreme Leader, no Lord Vader.
Vince, I do that kind of stuff a lot, man. I feel like we're very similar. One sec, Vince. An Ant Shot first, and Tommy, thank you both so much as well. Big channel support today. I appreciate it, guys. Swishfish, it's really interesting to me, Swishfish, because when I watch an episode, you know, obviously I'm going to write a script about it. I'm going to give my thoughts about the episode before I ever encounter the internet's opinion, right? As I said in my video that I uploaded a couple hours ago, consistency is the name of the game with The Mandalorian. It's consistently fun. It's consistently goofy. It's fun as shit. And the latest episode was no different to me. It was a fun adventure. Baby Yoda and The Mandalorian go on these weekly adventures, and it's a blast. And yeah, Frog Lady was fun, man. Frog Lady, Ant-Man. As I said in my video, it just, they fit the vibe of the beginning of A New Hope, right? The Mos Eisley Cantina, some aliens that weren't necessarily incredibly inventive or unique. A lot of it was just, you know, hodgepodge of costumes that they could find around the, wherever they got them. That's why we ended up with Satan and the Wolfman. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it as well. Carter, I think, D. Bradley Baker voiced Frog Lady, right? I think so. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, I appreciate that, Swish. And Vince Wynn, thank you so much for the channel support as well. Maybe my daughter just wiggled. Hopefully she's not waking up. That would be like a 25-minute nap. Goodness gracious. Vince, once again, thank you so much. Vince says, been watching old debates, and I imagine Palps telling Kylo, I served with Lord Vader. I knew Lord Vader. Lord Vader was a friend of mine. Supreme Leader, you're no Lord Vader. Yeah, that I know exactly what you're referencing.
What's up, HG?
Oh, one sec.
Just spent 20 days rowing a raft 280 miles through the entire Grand Canyon. Adventure of a lifetime. Lava Falls was the scariest thing I've ever done. Still trying to process all of it.
Coleslaw, thank you so much, Mr. Cole. Good to see you. I greatly appreciate that. I know exactly what you're talking about, Vince. The Senator, you know, Jack Kennedy. I know exactly what you're talking about. I do that a lot too, Vince. I go back and watch old debates or old speeches. I'm a big speech guy. I enjoy... as I've said before, you know, I have political heroes on all sides of the aisle. I'm pretty hard to define. I'm just allergic to bullshit. That's all you need to know. And yeah, I'm a big, like, old debate watcher, old speech watcher. I love going back to these moments in history, whether it be, you know, Bush at Ground Zero or Kennedy giving his moon speech, you know. I love that kind of stuff, jumping into just kind of these huge historic moments that even like I was alive for, you know. It's really interesting. But yeah, it's a fun thing to do, Vince. I recommend it to everyone. But I appreciate that, man. An Ant Shot first, Tommy, Cole, and Baggins. Thank you all so much for the Monday afternoon, November 9th, post-election, post-episode 2 of The Mandalorian. 2:30 p.m. live stream. Ant shot first. Greedo, I have joined the PC Master Race, so now my podcasts and streams won't look like ass. I hope things are all good, man. Nice. Congratulations. Dude, Ant, I've actually kind of started to reverse my, when it comes to gaming, reverse my, like, the polarization of my video gaming is flipping. I'm actually going a little deeper into the console gaming universe now. I realize that when it comes to PC gaming, it's a little hard for me to find the motivation to like hop on and play and stuff like that. It's way easier for me to just find some kind of game I can jump into on the Xbox at 5 in the morning on a Saturday, you know, and playing for an hour on my couch before everybody wakes up. It's like, I don't know if that's, I'm getting older. I don't know if that's the dad in me. The older I get, the less hassle I want. I'm becoming a console gamer, man. Oh goodness. No, I think I will forever prefer PC gaming. Especially when it comes to like, dude, in the past like 5 years, I feel like the amount of indie games for the PC, especially like first-person shooters, has just changed the map for me. You know, I love playing games like Postscriptum. You know, a game like Postscriptum, I feel like could not exist on the console. You will never see like an ultra realistic, like an indie World War II game like Postscriptum in the Xbox store. When it does eventually come, it'll be great, but I don't know. But congratulations, man. You've taken a step into a larger world, and enjoy it. Curious, I'm going to keep an eye on the chat, Ant. What all did you get? Did you build it yourself? Yeah, all that stuff. Exactly, Maniacal. Like, I feel like Maniacal said consoles are more affordable and exclusives make it worth it. The affordability is a pretty big factor. Like, some of you guys know that I was really lining up to build a new PC within the past month or so. Like, I was adding stuff to my Newegg cart, all that kind of stuff, and I was gearing up for it, man. And then I played Squadrons, and I realized that my PC, I built it 5 years ago. It still runs everything perfectly fine. I would like to get some components, but I don't play enough games to justify building a new rig. And at the moment, I'm actually looking to buy a Nintendo Switch. And whenever I get the bug in my brain to want to purchase something like a Switch or a new TV or something big, you know, it always takes me a long time to pull the trigger. So it's been about a week since I've decided, yes, I'm going to get a Nintendo Switch. It'll probably be another week or maybe 2 or maybe a month until I actually make the decision to pull the trigger and get it. And the thing is, it's not as easy as just like, oh, I want a Switch. Buy. It's not that easy. I didn't realize how difficult it is to kind of find one. I can order the Animal Crossing version like right now. I think that's the only one, like, wherever I look, that is available for a normal price. You got Walmart, who have third-party sellers on their website, so you go on there, they're selling Switches for $400. Fuck off. I'm perfectly fine to wait until something comes in stock. GameStop had one in stock in Jacksonville. One. And then it was out of stock the next day, so I don't know. Gonna get a Switch. Gonna get the new Zelda Breath of the Wild. Never played it. Gonna get Mario Odyssey, and those are the 2 games that I really want to play first. But anyway. I appreciate that, Ant. Let me know what you got, unless you already posted it. Let's see. Oh, man. Get on Black Friday. It comes with Mario Kart and 3 months of Nintendo Switch Online. Oh, I didn't know that. You have to pay for the Nintendo Switch Online stuff now? I didn't realize that. Daniel, yeah, I have a Wii U. We haven't played it in a couple of years, but we played the shit out of Mario Kart Online when it was, when we played it on the Wii U when it first came out. I didn't realize you had, and it was free. Obviously, you didn't have to pay for it. That sucks, man. That means we're probably, I don't get that. I don't get that. Needing to pay to play online. Maybe that's another reason why PC is great. I know in the long run it's probably not that much money, but like, what is it, like $15 a month to be able to play games that you bought online on a console that you bought? It's kind of stupid. Anyway. Tommy Solano, Sawstech, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Greatly appreciate that. Tommy says, hey, Greedo, just in time for some homework. How's your day going? I hope we don't see Boba for the rest of the season. I'm enjoying the slow burn. Have some black silk on me. This is the way. Cheers, man. Actually, I just bought another. It was on sale for $6, a giant tub of it at Winn-Dixie. So I appreciate that. You bought me a big jar of black silk, Folgers coffee, and a little more. But yeah, had a good day so far. A lot of sitting on the phone and waiting for VA representatives. And it was weird. I had to verify my identification in a way that I've never had to do before. I had to it was weird. I had to do something on my phone. I had to take a selfie. I had to take a picture of my driver's license. I had to take a picture of my passport, submit it via my phone. Then I had to get on my laptop and fill out some paperwork. Then it sent a text to my phone again to verify myself again and take another selfie again. And then their system couldn't verify me. So I had to get in a waiting list on my laptop for a video conference with a VA representative. And I had my laptop sitting there for about an hour and a half, and finally it connected with someone. Super nice girl. It was kind of cool, man. Like, it wasn't working on my laptop, so I was like, give me a second. My camera's not working on my laptop. Let me run upstairs to my desktop and connect. And I connected, and it just worked out. Whenever there is some kind of like, I don't know, virtual chat or a queue that you have to wait in on a laptop or a phone or something like that, I always feel like it's going to fail. It's going to crash at the last second. This hour that I've been waiting is just going to be for nothing, right? This is the smoothest it's ever gone. I mean, it was like a 2-hour process, but it was smooth. Anyway. The VA, man, I know that it gets a bad rap, but usually it works out pretty well. I don't have any kind of health issues, so I don't know that side of it. So, yeah. Anyway, Tommy, it's a good day. And I kind of agree. Like, I like the slow burn. We know Fett is there. But there is some fun kind of like mystery still lingering in the background, right? And I'm in no rush for him to be front and center. I kind of like that he's there and we don't know what the hell he's going to be doing, right? But anyway, Tommy, I appreciate it. I appreciate the coffee as well, man. And enjoy the homework, I guess. Coleslaw, good to see you, man. So I got Coleslaw Baggins, Weed Gin, Sapity Carter, and Overlorded Sith. Thank you so much for the super chats, guys, and the patience. Coleslaw says, what's up, HG? Just spent 20 days rowing a raft 280 miles through the entire Grand Canyon. Adventure of a lifetime. Lava Falls was the scariest thing I've ever done. Still trying to process all of it. Let me look this up. Lava Falls, Grand Canyon. So, for anyone who, whoa, this is awesome. Oh my god, dude. That just looks like, that looks intense. Oh my god. That looks fun. So I'm assuming that you can, I mean, you didn't do this, but I'm assuming that people can take tours and stuff like that down this. There are river guides, I'm sure. This is awesome, man. Oh my god, I would love to do that. Yeah, there's definitely river guides, it looks like. Oh my god, man. I've been whitewater rafting a bunch in my life. I say a bunch, maybe like 5 times in my entire life. That's about it. This is awesome. This looks awesome, man. So, for anyone who maybe doesn't know Cole, he's been around for a long time. Cole is, we were a private trip with no guides. Nice. So Cole is quite the adventurer. I don't even know, living out of a van for a little bit, going on rafting, also climbing, all sorts of crazy shit. And I would recommend, I'm going to do this. Let's see. So if you want to see some, you haven't posted since October 15th. If you want to see some of his adventures and like his truck and living out of, dirt bagging it as he calls it, follow him on Instagram. He's a fun follow, man, because he's always doing this cool shit that we're all envious of for sure. His is that 2 underscores there, Cole? Is it Cole __ slaw? I think it's 2 underscores. My eyes are playing tricks with me. I think so. It is. Okay. So everybody go follow Cole Slaw. He'll make you envious. He'll make you want to go outside and fish or climb, or it's badass, man. I love it. The last like big adventurous thing that I did, I would say, in 2017 we did our out west trip, which was incredible. On the Grand Circle. But more recent than that, I think it was 2017 when me and my buddy, let me look at the date on the pictures that I went. Okay, so this was 2017. Okay, yeah. Wait, is that right? 2017. Yeah, okay, so the last, I guess, adventurous thing that I've done was I hiked like 40 miles, I think, with my buddy and on the Appalachian Trail. He completed the entirety of it from start to finish, and I did the first 40 miles with him or so. That's the last adventurous thing that I did. Used to do a lot more. Now I'm a dad, and I can't wait for my daughter. Well, I can wait. I don't want her to grow up, but it's going to be super exciting to like go on these camping adventures and stuff like that with her. You know. Yeah, it was fun, Cole. I mean, it was just like 40 miles, a few days of hiking, nothing like what you're doing. But my buddy did the entirety of it, pretty badass, and yeah, what a cool adventure, right? The first 40 miles, they were a lot of fun. It was really interesting, man. Like, obviously, we were amateurs. We were starting. I was bailing after the first 40 miles, and I was driving home. I was literally just getting him to the trailhead. I've known this guy since I was 13. He was at my wedding. And like, it was just really funny because obviously me and my buddy were amateurs. My buddy had researched way more. He planned on going the entirety of the thing, and he did. But like at a few of the little resting points along the first 40 miles, there were people that, you know, just started the same time as us or started earlier than us and weren't moving that fast. But they would talk about, would talk about this shit as if they were experts, man. And they were like a day on the trail. It just makes you roll your eyes, you know. Why are people like that? Like, why are people like that? I don't know. Anyway, go follow Cole. I posted his Instagram up there for a little bit of fun adventures. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. Sounds badass. And Baggins, thank you so much. Bonjour, Mr. G, Alien Face. Thank you so much for the channel support. Bonjour right back to you. But cheers, man. Cheers, Baggins. Hope you're doing well. Alien Face as well. Of course, Cole. Of course. But I appreciate that, Baggins. Cheers, man. Simple to the point. I dig it. And Weejin, thank you so much for the channel support as well. Weejin says, you hear about the Boba Fett show, want new stuff. Is that an official thing? I know last stream, like last Friday, somebody, Boba Fett, somebody brought it up to that there was a rumor. Let's see. Yeah, so a few streams ago, someone, and I can't remember who it was, it might have been Vince actually, brought up the rumor. Now, I'm with you, Ouija, I want new stuff as well. So this doesn't bum me out. It doesn't get me super excited either, because I've been around this YouTube Star Wars rumor machine for 9 years, almost 10 years now. And I've seen countless rumors come and go, and I've seen Boba Fett rumors before. So, sure, this could be true. But some of the places reporting on a Boba Fett rumor, a spin-off TV show, have reported on Boba Fett movies and stuff like that before. So, you got to take all this shit with a huge grain of salt. But is the music too loud? Let me know. It might be a little too loud. It's a pretty loud song, but anyway. I appreciate that, Ouija. I'm with you, but, it's cool. It's cool. We don't know anything yet. We don't put too much emphasis or don't pay too much attention to that rumor machine. It's wrong 99.999% of the time. So this could be true, but the batting average of a lot of these sites is pretty low. Lower than a National League pitcher, my friend. But I appreciate that, man. What's up, Grant? Sapity, thank you so much and Star Wars Guy, good to see you guys. Sapity, thank you so much for the channel support. Sapity says, seeing how much the child eats, one can't help but wonder how much Yoda ate. The Jedi Order's cost for his food deliveries must have been sky high. Yeah, it's real. It's Baby Yoda, the child, is definitely the child is certainly comic relief, but it's also it's funny, man. I like it a lot. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just different. It's silliness, but it's adorable. You know what I mean? And it fits in this rough and tumble and gruff society of Mandalorians and bounty hunters and smugglers and shit like that. It fits. It's a nice light in a sea of darkness. It's great. But yeah. Growing baby, man, needs a lot of food, right? But I appreciate that, Safety. There's a lot of like egg references in the show too, right? A lot of birth, a lot of child. Yeah, it's a very there's something. I don't know. There's a theme, a thread going on there, right? But Mando indeed needs a child-proof Razor Crest. There, Grant. Yeah. I just anchored a big IKEA TV stand to the playroom's wall. Mando needs to get some wall anchors for his shit, I suppose. But anyway, I appreciate that, man. And Carter Lovejoy, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Let me take a quick swig of water. Carter Lovejoy, thank you so much for the super chat. Carter says, who else played Yub Nub when Biden won? Yeah, a lot of people were, right? I'm actually planning on writing a just because I need to get some shit like out. I feel like obviously I have political opinions. We all do. Obviously I'm pleased with the outcome. But I feel like I'm planning on posting something on my Instagram, like a long, detailed conversation about where I kind of stand on things and how it blows my mind that someone I don't even know how to describe it. That's why I'm planning on writing something long. I mean, like I don't give a fuck if anybody gets mad at what I have to say, right? It's just kind of mind-blowing. Like, it was a vote of character, right? Character. If it wasn't for the political apparatus, the entertainment apparatus, or the political, how entrenched political parties are, would anybody like Donald Trump as a man? As a man. Scrape away the political posturing. Scrape away this is my party, I'm gonna vote my party. Does anybody actually like the man? Does anybody like pettiness? Does anybody like someone who's completely thin-skinned? Does anybody like someone who never takes blame? Does anybody like the antithesis of being humble? Does anybody like that? The man like lacks any virtue we have a name for. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. And I don't view what I'm saying right now as a political statement. I don't view it's a statement about a man. It's very interesting to me, like how wound up people get. It's weird. It's really weird. It's really strange, man. But yeah. It's yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand the adoration that people have as a man. Like, even me, like, as a man, it fucking embarrasses me. Like, I don't know. The thin-skinnedness, the pettiness, the blaming everyone else. It's the type of... It's what I would not want my child to grow up to be. And I don't want that in a leader. I've been lucky enough to have great NCOs and officers and leaders in my life, and none of them embody what that man embodies. So he's the antithesis of leadership, in my humble opinion. But I'm gonna post all of this in a Instagram post soon, just because I got to, like. And it's really interesting. Like I said, I don't see what I'm saying to be a political statement. I have books. I have John McCain books. I have Profiles in Courage, or Portraits of Courage by George W. Bush. I've read. I've read Dreams from My Father, Obama's book. I've read. I actually just ordered Biden's Promise Me, Dad book that he wrote after the death of his son. I have Eisenhower books written by Eisenhower. One's called At Ease. So, like, my political heroes are not one-sided. I have political heroes on all sides of the aisle. So what I said is not a political statement, in my opinion. It's the opinion of one man looking at another man. And that's all right? Silly gooses. But I appreciate that, Carter. And Overlorded Sith, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Overloaded says, the ending of Election feels like the ending of Return of the Jedi party scene. Dude, I saw a lot of people were texting me clips and tweets that people were posting up. So it was really interesting. Just to see that comparison. It was... yeah. Just to see how people were celebrating. It's, yeah, I hope it's an end. It's definitely not an end, but feels like an end, to me at least, of pettiness. And I hope we revert back to a little bit of normalcy. Indecisive leadership, right? But yeah, anyway, I appreciate that, Overlorded. Cheers, man. And David Smith, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Frog Lady is cool as hell, and Baby Yoda eating her eggs is hilarious. Mando rocks. Love you, Greedo. Keep up the awesome work, man. Cheers. Thank you so much for the channel support. Yeah, it's all really fun. As I said in my video, David, like, the word that best describes The Mandalorian is consistency. It is consistently fun. It's consistently goofy. It's consistently edge of your seat and entertaining. Every episode is consistently an enjoyable adventure, you know. Yeah, there hasn't been an episode that I haven't liked. That's the thing. And maybe that's just because I know a lot of people they complain about the structure of the show. You get a lot of like, that was fillers. I don't feel that. I like the structure of the show, and maybe that's why I kind of appreciate it more than some. It feels very throwback. It feels very like TNG, where every episode is basically about, you know, a different adventure, but there is a common thread throughout it, throughout all of it. It feels like a different issue of a new comic book every week. It feels like a little, you know, newspaper comic adventure every week, and I love it. But yeah, anyway. I appreciate that, David. It's enjoyable. Cheers, man. Oh, we bought a smoker, Vince. We bought a smoker. We tried it yesterday. We smoked some tenderloin and some bologna. Thick cut bologna on a smoker. My buddy kind of turned us on to this because he smoked some bologna for us. You know, couple hours on the smoker. Just throw a big slab of bologna on there. It's great. It's something you wouldn't think of, but... let's turn this stream into a food stream. Bearded Emperor Clark Herman, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate it. And Oscar as well. Bearded says, "What's up, Greedo? I was banned from your Discord, sadly, for using a word not allowed on there to make a joke. Really sucks for me, but it happens. Can you appeal at all? Was it a full Was it a full ban? Are there any Discord members online right now?" Yeah, I haven't been on there for a while. And I don't, so I haven't, yeah, maybe I can shoot him a message. I don't know what the word is, and I probably shouldn't post it in the chat, but, yeah, I know they, for a while, I don't know how it is nowadays, there was a lot of, kind of a clusterfuck on there with, craziness, and I think they, kind of put the foot down on a lot of stuff, so maybe they swung a little too far in one direction, but I really don't know. I'll shoot him a message though, figure it out. Is your name on there, Bearded Emperor? Maybe one day there's gonna be like a reset, but yeah, anyway, we'll get that figured out. But I appreciate that. It's the same name. Okay. Yeah, we can get that figured out for sure. And if anybody's on right now, we can get that figured out, right? If any mods are on, or if anybody's in the if anybody's on the Discord right now, maybe say unban Bearded. Let's do it. I don't know, but then again, I don't know what the word was, but you know, second chances, right? But I appreciate that, man. We'll get it sorted. And Clark, thank you so much. Frosty and Oscar and Nick Cook, thank you guys so much. Clark says, when do you think the Star Wars Star Trek rivalry began? I think it started following the end of the original Star Wars trilogy. That's really interesting. I don't ever remember having that or experiencing that rivalry. I don't really ever remember experiencing that. Oh, nice. Com chatter. Star Wars Explained just posted. Let me retweet this. All right, cool. Yeah, Star Wars Explained actually had me on his new Com Chatter podcast that he's been doing, and it just went live. So you can give that a listen after this stream or right now, if you would like. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Clark, I don't really remember that rivalry ever being a thing for me, at least. It existed. Obviously, it existed, but I think when I was growing up, I was more surrounded by Star Wars fans. It wasn't until like I was a teenager, or even like maybe 2021, where I started surrounding myself with even more Star Trek fans. It was really interesting, Clark. A few guys that I would talk, nerdy shit to in the Navy were more Star Trek fans, and they're the ones that kind of pulled me into. I'm specifically thinking of one guy who we just saw eye to eye on so much, way older than me, but loved talking to him. He was a huge Star Trek fan. And he was the one that really pushed me into liking it. But I never experienced that rivalry. I never did. And I don't know if the rivalry was always just kind of a fun little joke. Like, I'm a Yankees fan and you're a Mets fan. We both like baseball, but we like different teams. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm sure that rivalry has always been there. But yeah, I don't know when it began. Maybe it began right when everything started, like, Star Trek, or they got Star Wars. Cool name, man. You just copying our name. You just changed the last word. Star Wars, Star Trek. Maybe it started then. I have no idea. But yeah, anyway, I appreciate that. That would actually be a pretty fun video to kind of go down a rabbit hole of and investigate when that rivalry started, because I never really experienced it. But anyway, Frosty, Oscar, Nick, and Vince, thank you guys so much. Final super chats before I bounce. Where'd it go? Frosty does not say anything. Frosty 3579, Mr. Frosty 3579. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. The silent super chat and channel support. I do not see a message in here. If you meant to type one, let me know. If you wanted to be a silent supporter, I appreciate it all the same, man. Cheers. Thank you so much, Frosty. And Oscar Rodriguez, thank you as well. The world is like chess, and we are the pawns. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, you could look at it like that for sure. I mean, one of the best, I guess, a parallel example is, oh, wonderful, we could use Facebook and Instagram and Twitter for free. No. We are the product, right? We are the product. We are what is being sold. Back in the day, saying that kind of stuff, Oscar, you might get a little eye roll like, cool, man, we're the don't be a product, man. But it's true now. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy. It's, yeah, I've said this before, like, specifically about the internet and social media and all that stuff, but when the internet began, it was, oh my goodness, everybody is going to be able to empathize and sympathize with everyone from all walks of life across planet Earth. What a beautiful, harmonious experience this will be. Nope. It pushed us further into our ideological caves, right? It's weird how that worked out. But yeah, anyway. I appreciate that, Oscar. And Nick Cook and Vince Wynn, thank you so much, man. Let's see, where did it go? Nick says, did your hand lose a round of sabak to Idiot's Array? It looks angry. In the thumbnail? Is that what you're talking about? I'd really look that close in the thumbnail. Let me see. Let me find the folder. Gaming, or HelloGreedo, gaming, hanging out thumbnail number 71. There we go. Is it angry? Oh, like the pointy finger? Dude, like, that was me doing the pointy finger. Can you tell that it's a pointy finger? Oh, my daughter's waking up. Of course. Man, that was only like an hour and 25-minute nap. That's crazy. Maybe she's not. We'll see. Let me turn down the volume and just keep an eye on it. But what was I going to say? Yeah, that's like me pointing the finger like that is me pressing the shutter on the camera and the 10-second mark counting down, and then I'm sitting there like not knowing what to do, so I just point. Oh, on the steering wheel. Angry. Sometimes on the steering wheel it usually well, sometimes it goes along with a beat of a song. Definitely not angry. Definitely pleasant tapping. I'm trying to find the song so this song, I'll play it a little louder. This is the song that I synced it up with when I was making the animation. Let's see if it actually syncs up this time, if it's not off. But let's see. I think she's back to sleep. She was just getting comfy. That's all. Let's see. Let's see if it goes in let's see. Ready? Yeah. It's a little, it's there. It's synced up pretty good, I think. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. I dig it. I appreciate that, Nick. And Vince Wynn coming in with a final super chat, channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. Vince says, recommendations, movie, Face in the Crowd, TV, John Adams, game, Day of Infamy, played, book, Fear, Bob Woodward. Have not read Fear. Food, hot dog with daddle sauce and sriracha mayo. Hell yeah. I actually we smoked the pork tenderloin, as I said, for yesterday. So for lunch, I had a little bit of leftover smoked pork tenderloin with some leftover rice that we made. And I poured some daddle sauce that I made all over it. It was delicious. So I have not read Fear. I have played Day of Infamy. I think I still have it installed. Maybe not. Face in the Crowd. Let me look that one up. Face in the Crowd. Face in the Crowd. Oh, no. I know what you're talking. I've never seen this, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. Yeah, this is something that's been on my list for a long time, and for whatever reason, sometimes it gets brought up, or I look it up, what was I gonna say? And I'm like, oh yeah, I've always wanted to see that movie, but I never have. The John Adams show is great. The John Adams show is great. I recommend that. It's on HBO. Paul Giamatti, fantastic show. So yeah, daddle sauce and sriracha mayo. Sriracha mayo is damn good. I like mixing sriracha and shrimp sauce. That's a good combo for sure. But I appreciate that, Vince. Yeah, Day of Infamy is fun as hell. It's been a long time since I played it. That's a good spiritual successor to Day of Defeat. I forgot about that game. Let me look and see if I still have it installed. That'd be a fun one to play. Anyway, cool. Anyway, cool, guys. Fun stream. All sorts of random shit we talked about. Dig it. Cool. All right. So, as I said, I was on Star Wars Explains new podcast called Com Chatter. He just posted it up on his channel. Go check that out. If you need a direct link, go to my Twitter. I've just posted it too. So anyway, everybody, enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. To everybody who supported the channel through Super Chats, thank you guys so much. To everybody who hung out in the chat, shooting the shit, thanks. Thanks for hanging out and listening to my dumb voice. All right, everybody. Hoping to get a couple videos out this week. Hoping to get some streams done this week as well. You guys know me. I don't plan anything. All right, everybody. Let's end this thing with the classic. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Let's go get a big pretzel. Let's go buy some Pogs. Let's go see if they have any of those Furbies in stock. Let's go dance on a big piano like Big. Cool? All right. Later, guys.